Hi, Amber Kenyon here with Gateway Research Organization. So today we get a really special treat. We are going to interview Bill Visscher. So Bill Visscher is on the board of directors for Grow, and he and his family run Smokin Elk Ranch just outside of Morinville. I don't know about you, but I know myself. I have passed by this place so many times. I've seen the elk on the side of the road, never actually thought to stop in, but they have a beautiful farm store. They sell meat and velvet antler and everything out of the farm store. So with no further ado, let's head over to Bill and let's have a chat with him and see what's going on.
I'm Bill Visscher. I started elk in 1993 after I got off the dairy in 91. Neighbor and I were looking to do something on a small acreage, and elk were, kind of fit the bill. And we've seen them from being scarce to being quite populous in Alberta, and then we've seen them kind of disappear to some extent.
Hi, we're Smokin Elk Ranch, and this is Bill, and myself is Carolyn, and our daughter Karen. We've been elk ranching for about 25 years, and our markets are we export bulls, and we sell elk meat out of the store, farm gate sales. We also sell velvet antler.
I farm with my wife Carolyn and my 4 kids. I got 2 boys and 2 girls, and yeah, they all help as they can. The bulls behind me are going for export to Utah, Colorado, and Idaho, and I've been to Texas with them. So that's one part of the market, probably half or a third of our business. And then we do about 30-40 animals in meat every year out of our store and the house. Just people off the road and some restaurants on occasion. And then we sell some breeding stock now and then. And right now in June we're harvesting the antlers. The buttons, or last year's hard antler, falls off in March, April, early May. And then 60, 80 days after we'll take the velvet. It's a time of growth for the antler. And they're still quite, we harvest them for the medicinal values, and then we sell the velvet antler, the capsules and the powder. And whatever we don't need for ourselves, we sell to buyers, and they export it to China and Korea, the US. We're in the handling facility. We'll try to have the groups not too big when you come in. Like we can have 50, 60 cows in here, but we try to keep it down to 30, 40 as a max. And the bulls, we don't want them, especially in velvet time, the antler is soft. Try to keep the groups a little bit soft, smaller. And they'll come in on a wire, like a 20-foot alley, and then from this slightly smaller pen, then we'll work them into individual pens, and then they'll come through the hydraulic squeeze one by one. Yeah, we've been reading information from Temple Grandin. She's put together most of the livestock handling facilities in North America, like round corners and everything kind of solid or consistent in shape, and yeah. Keep the noises down and slow and steady. And the facility works good. We got kind of pull-out gates, and then we got a swing gate behind them. We don't use any sticks or never use a prod.
How they're different from cows? Well, they don't get handled very often. We try to keep that to a minimum. So when they run through, it's, well, I guess except for when we're velveting, then they run through every couple of days in order to pick out the ones we need to harvest. But otherwise, like the cows only go through like 2 or 3 times a year, so it's still kind of a new thing to them, so it's very easy for them to get scared and stressed. Therefore, we really have to be careful and make sure we go slow so we're not like causing a stampede or anything in here for them to like bunch. They kick sometimes, so you really have to stand back and always like kind of brace it so that you don't get kicked too hard. And sometimes when you do scoring for the hard antler bulls, you have to wear a hard hat.
Well, it's wise to wear a hard hat.
It's wise to wear a hard hat. You forget once, then you know forever.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they get nervous, they kind of like grind their teeth a little bit. That's kind of interesting, but I don't know, sometimes I find humming really helps calm them down. I think that's kind of different.
Working with family is great, challenging at times. And
I hope you're recording this.
Yeah. No, everyone helps out when needed. And that's one thing with the animal. I guess we need 2, 3 people minimum to work the animals, or for safety and a little bit of efficiency, you need 2, 3 people, 2 quads to kind of run them in and sort them through and work. But,
Yeah, I guess you really get to see a different side of your kids too.
Well, that was awesome. Thanks for that, Smokin Elk Ranch. And I have to say, I did get some garlic sausage while I was there, and it did not last long in our house. So if you get a chance to go and stop in, you definitely should. Go check it out and pick up some good quality meat while you're at it. All of that being said, if you like this video, feel free to subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and keep up with what's happening with Gateway Research Organization on social media.